Some moments in history are hinges upon which the door of destiny swings. This was one of them. An army, led by a military genius, doing the impossible, crossing the frozen spine of the world to challenge a titan. The prize, not just victory, but the very soul of the future. This is the story of the world you know, almost. It's a story where the eagle of Rome falls, and the world is reshaped under the shadow of the elephant. What if Hannibal Barca, the sworn enemy of Rome, had not just won his battles, but won the war? In our history, the Battle of Cannae was Rome's darkest day. Hannibal's tactical masterpiece annihilated over 50,000 Roman soldiers. In the aftermath, his generals implored him, "March on Rome. In 5 days, you will dine on the capital." But Hannibal hesitated. He believed Rome's allies would abandon her. He was wrong. It was a hesitation that would cost him everything and save the Republic. But we are not in our history. In this timeline, there is no hesitation. Fueled by the totality of his victory and the spirit of his men, Hannibal makes the fateful decision. He marches on the heart of his enemy. The city, its main armies shattered at Cannae, is left defenseless, its people gripped by panic. Macta virtute, onto Rome! The eternal city was consigned to the ash heap of history. The Roman Republic, a power that had dominated Italy for centuries, was broken, its institutions dismantled, its spirit extinguished. The news sends shockwaves across the Mediterranean. The Punic Wars are over. Carthage has won. With Rome gone, Carthage becomes the master of the Western Mediterranean. It is not an empire of conquest in the Roman style, but a thalassocracy, an empire of the sea built on trade. Its vast network of ports, from Gades in Spain to Lilybaeum in Sicily, controls the flow of silver, tin, grain, and olive oil. The world's economic center of gravity shifts from the Tiber to the shores of North Africa. A world without Rome is a world with a different soul. Roman law, the foundation of Western legal systems, never develops. Instead, maritime and mercantile laws based on Phoenician tradition become the standard. The Latin alphabet does not spread across Europe. The Romance languages, French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, are never born. Europe remains a patchwork of Celtic, Germanic, and Iberian cultures, influenced not by Roman legions, but by Carthaginian merchants. Perhaps the most profound change would be in the realm of faith. Christianity rose and spread through the infrastructure of the Roman Empire. Its missionaries used Roman roads. Its scripture was translated into the common languages of Latin and Greek. Without that empire, does Christianity remain a small, obscure sect in a corner of the Levant? Does the religious landscape of Europe and the Middle East become dominated by Punic deities, revitalized Hellenic cults, or other faiths that rise in the power vacuum? The very moral and ethical framework of the modern world would be built on a different foundation. The Dark Ages may never have happened, as there was no grand Roman Empire to fall. Instead, history would proceed as a multipolar story of competing cultures. Without the unifying force of Rome, Europe might have remained fragmented for much longer. Perhaps science and philosophy would flourish differently, centered in Carthage and the Greek cities, without the rigid engineering focus of the Romans. The world we know, shaped by Roman roads, Roman law, and the Roman legacy, would simply not exist. One man's decision, one march not taken in our world, but embraced in another. The legacy of Hannibal's gambit would be a world built by merchants, not legionaries. A world of different borders, different languages, and different gods. It is a stark reminder that the foundations of our reality are not carved in stone, but were built upon the ashes of fallen rivals. But would this Carthaginian world be better? Would a merchant empire be more peaceful than a military one? Or would humanity's conflicts simply have worn a different face? Tell us what you think would have happened in the comments below. For more deep dives into the history that never was, Make sure to like, subscribe, and activate the bell for our next journey.